Say, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Thanks for coming in and hanging out again here on another Thursday. I just got to see how to fix something really fast here as it goes by. Yeah, it ends up being a pretty cool day today. I can't really. Where's the dang comment? I saw it go by and I haven't seen it yet over here. Oh, let's see. We'll get to it here in just a second. Hey, I just saw the comment go by. Steve, thank you. Stories Lost and Found, my very first 12-month year-long member. Steve's got something special that's going to be coming to him in the mail for hanging out with me in the Treasure Fam for a whole year. You don't know how much I appreciate it. It does help keep me going. And so anybody else that crosses that threshold, when you see that, when that pops up, please let me know so that I can acknowledge it. Really fast. I don't see it. I wanted to try something here because I'm playing around with new stuff today. Hey, by the way, anybody like the graphic at the bottom? Just playing around with OBS a little bit, trying to have some fun, make it, a little different looking on occasion, just to see how that comes out. I'm going to start going through some of the chat today and see who's all been here. Tony, Mr. Diggs is in the house. He's having Pivo dilemmas. I'll have to give him a call afterward and see if I can get him straightened out. Yeah, I'll yell at you tonight sometime. Relic Reaper Dawn, second in the house. What's going on, my brother? Nice to see you. Metal Detecting with Randy. Hello, hello. Autism Mary crossed 200 subscribers today, and she didn't even know anybody subscribed to her. Congratulations, Mary. And there's Steve himself right there at Stories Lost and Found. There it is right there, 201. Woot. Bill's in the house. Papa Rouse, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for stopping by. I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. My Muddy Mess is in the house as well. Thank you very much. I had absolutely zero intentions of being live this week. There's Miss Mandy at Mandy's Candy. Wasn't everything just kind of fell through the wayside, and I was supposed to be doing something today and just didn't work out. Let's see, going on down through. Hey, a quick special shout out. Hey, Brian Snow, they're here at Snowman Multimedia, has just gotten notification that he is cancer free. Currently, he is in remission. Everybody show some props and love to Brian. He's been battling cancer for a while, and he's doing well. So glad to hear that. When he dropped me a phone call, and I think he was so excited that it was accidental. We normally text, but the man is cancer free and living his best life. So everybody show some love to Brian. He's a great guy. Jody Mosby, what's up? Shannon Dalton is in the house as well. Shane O'Mac. I really don't like Shane O'Mac. I've heard that my whole life, but I'll take it from you. It's okay. Expressions of the Outdoors. What's going on today? Thank you so much. Oh, man. Starry's. Oh, not Starry. I just missed one. Where'd it go? There it is. Joe Dirt. What's up, Joe? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. It's Muck and Nails also in the house. Thank you so much. Also tonight, I mean, whenever I get to a point, I'm going to start dropping random shout outs and front page of channel showing again. I just think that's kind of fun, especially when everybody comes in here, does put out some form of content. Most of you all anyway. Marty Verstal, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see what else we got going here today. Definitely see the Iron Antler is kicking it in here as well. What's up, James? Nice to see you guys. Tell Risha I have to send her pictures of my wife's new display of all her things. She's got I got her something, and then she's got it decorated up. Risha will love it. I have to get a good, well-lit picture, though. Dirt Claude is in the house. What's going on? Oh, goodness sakes. I got called out pretty good the other day. I got called out about on my other channel when I'm watching basketball down here in the basement and something doesn't go right. I got called out for my expletives. Sometimes I get a little animated and throw things, but my daughter called me straight out the other day when we were streaming. It was pretty funny, actually. Let's see. Anybody I've missed so far? No, I don't think so. Getting down there. I got Ken there. Yep. Mr. Ken, Monday Digs. Look for Ken to have a little bit longer video this Monday, as well as FL Thunder Digging with Rob and We Dig It. They're all going to go 20-minute segments. Be sure to check in on Monday for that. We'll have a different lineup. It'll probably start a little different, and it's going to end a little different. So we're getting a few longer videos in there, and because I know Rob at FL Thunder's got a great video that he wants to put up, and he just couldn't squeak it into 15 minutes or 14 minutes. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And everybody, I hope to see you guys show up. And, you know, with YouTube resetting, everybody, if you just stop by those videos and drop a like, leave a quick comment, hashtag Monday Digs will do. It really does help everybody else out. Better than your first name? My first name? My first name is Lewis. That is my father's name. I'm not very fond of it, but I'll own it. Hi there, somewhere in Ohio. Nice to see you. I'll switch back over. Yep, you're just surfing YouTube. Well, hang on a second. If you have a channel, you may promote it in here. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the time you spend here this evening, however long that may be. Drummond Detect Joel is in the house with all them crazy letters in his name. Hey, you did fix it though, didn't you? Where you can tag you now? Let me see. Nope, I still can't tag you. Got to copy and paste. Looter 8. Just surfing. Yeah, I'm getting caught up here. I don't know if I got you already, but Marty's nuts about digging. We got the Martys in the house. Tom Kingery's here. What's going on, Tom? Mark the Berg Hunter is in the house. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Check with Mark. He's got a 600 he's going to be putting up for sale for stupid cheap. It will come with the small coil. If you're interested in an Equinox 600, hit up Mark. I was just over there, and he was talking about it. For what you're selling that 600 for with the small coil and the standard coil, I just sold the 12 by 15 coil for not a lot less, and it's almost new. Let's see, getting on down a little faster here because I'm getting slow, and that does get me pretty much to the bottom. Okay, welcome everybody. Today I was going to have just a standard Q&A. So if you've got anything that you'd like to ask, I'm not opposed to answering most any kind of question in here. Feel free to drop it in the chat. Of course, within reason, keep it clean. We're family orientated around here as much as humanly possible. Also, in the meantime, if things get a little slow, I'm going to go through and maybe pick out a channel or two and go over and just, for people that are in the chat, show the front page of their channel, help promote some of the people that stop in here to hang out, because it's definitely appreciated. You know, we always try to share one another. We don't always get to watch everybody's content every week, but we always, do our best to stop in when we can. So I will be doing that as well. Also, we can do this a little bit early. If you are a streamer, if you stream in here and on YouTube, Living Histories Mysteries, hello, welcome. Thank you for the comment the other day. I definitely appreciate that. What I was getting at is that Streamyard has now implemented the ability on their page in your downloaded content to clip and create shorts from your live streams. I mean, I can't think of a better way to self-promote your channel if you can find a 30, a 45 second, or a minute clip of a good portion of your live stream to try to lure in new viewers. That's what we're always trying to do within the community, is we're trying to conglomerate and bring new viewers in to share out. That is what we kind of go for around here. And Streamyard is working diligently to actually get that implemented to where everything is simple, from a very simple user face. It's web-based. It's not hard to use. I know some people like the other ones and whatnot, but it's definitely a way that you can really self-promote your channel a little bit more and do it easily by yourself without having somebody in here working with you. So I really thought that was cool. A lot of the things that they do are really excellent. The giveaway tool is awesome. They're really trying to cater to the YouTube streamers for sure. Jason, Motor City Magnet Fishing's in the house. You don't have to apologize for being late. You're early. I guarantee you, you're here earlier than a lot of the people that eventually sneak in here at some point tonight. By the way, Motor City Magnet Fishers just dropped the video today. It's actually pretty. There's some parts in there I found funny. Would depend if you want to stop by and check it out. Jason's a great guy up there magnet fishing in the icy waters in Michigan this time of year. Doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun, but you know what? It is what it is. He doesn't have to edit his own videos, so going to get on down just a little faster. I'm trying to stay caught up with the chat so that way I don't miss anything. Like I said, today is a bona fide Q&A. Miss Connie Barnes is in the house. You guys can feel free to ask anything you want to know. Strike up a conversation, ask an opinion, because I'm sure full of opinions. But I just didn't have any real content for today. I've only got one little piece of content. It's a piece of mail that I got today. And it actually made me get off my butt and come down here and get set up tonight. So just a quick recap for those that just got here. Stories Lost and Found right there became my first 12-month member. I had talked to Steve just a little bit ago via Facebook Messenger, and I'm going to get him lined out. But congratulations and thank you at the same time. You're going to get a nice reward for your commitment to helping me. So I definitely like that, and I hope you like what I send. What's going on, Jody? Nice to see you. Man, I tell you what, everybody better get a little bit more active. Here we go. I just seen Mark the Berg Hunter over there on the other side post something. Worst injury because of treasure hunting. I didn't put it on my video. I actually stopped my video and went home and had to get it fixed. So I was magnet fishing underneath the bridge down here, and this bridge has pillars that you can walk around on. They're real narrow, but you can swing out on so you can get out further into the water area. It's a fun place to magnet fish. And I was down there, and I don't know if anybody remembers me talking about it, but I pulled out. The bridge has cabling on it, but it's not just steel cabling. It's alloyed, so it's like a steel and copper mixed that they're wrapped around one another. It's like a two-part cable. I don't know why it is that way, but it is. So my magnet would not stay completely attached. And so I finally get up one end of this cabling, and I'm starting to run through it. Well, of course, it had snapped and came down in there. When any kind of cabling like that frays, you get some shards and stuff in there. So what ended up happening is that I'm pulling this piece of cable in, I'm recording video, and I felt something, and I shut off the camera. And what I had done was I was pulling this cable up out of the water. I'm talking 150 foot to 300 foot pieces of it. I'm trying to drag it out on this little ledge. Anyway, I felt something go through my glove and stab me in the hand. And I had jammed I had jammed a piece of a splinter of that cable, and it ran all the way in from my index finger down to about my thumb here, and I jammed it in there good. Well, if anybody knows anything about me, that I've got a very weak stomach. I cannot stand the sight of blood, especially my own. And so instantaneously, I started getting lightheaded. So I had to sit down, because if not, I'm going to fall in the water. And so I could see blood coming out from the bottom of my glove. So I had to get to the vehicle so I could get home. So I didn't want to lose this piece of cable, because I was trying to make sure I got it out. So I left my magnet attached to it, and my magnet was tied off. And I scrounged around the side of that and went home. And then and it was in there pretty good, and it was rusted cable. So I ended up going over getting a tetanus shot as well before I went back down and finished up. But I jammed it in there pretty far. They said that I was lucky that I didn't tear anything up. It was about I don't know. It was J wide, but it gashed me pretty good. And that's probably, but I never showed it. I never talked about it. I was embarrassed, that it even happened. So it was not fun at all. But long story short, out of that, I went back later that afternoon with better gloves on, and pulled all that alloy cable out of there. And after the scrap was over and I dropped it off to my scrap guy, I had to take it home in separate loads. My scrap guy came and got it, sorted it all out, and I ended up with almost $200 in cash out of it, and I split with him. So, because I bring the stuff home and he comes and picks it up what I don't want. So probably the worst injury. I saw a question there from Expression of the Outdoors. Vanquish 540 or a Simplex. I'm going to say that that's hard to choose. I think if you want to be a beach detectorist, I think the Vanquish is a better choice, and I'm a Nocta guy, just because the Simplex is way more chattery around water than the Vanquish 540. However, they're both, for the price, they're both super capable. And if I was to enter the hobby right now or recommend somebody when they enter the hobby, I would have them pick one of those two detectors, just because the cost is amazing and the depth on both machines is great. I am a Nocta guy, but I would say if you're going to detect near the water, go with the Vanquish. And the Simplex is just, I've dug great targets with the Simplex. Oh, yeah. And you know what, Jason, that's absolutely correct. I am not a avid magnet fisherman. I like to magnet fish for, here and there a little bit, but if I was to do it every day, I would be sore constantly. And Jason, he's a trooper, man. He gets out there all the time. So luckily no issue from the wound. I just got a little baby scar, and it stays purple in one spot there, but it never caused me any real issue after that. But like I said, I bandaged up and went back that day and finished up, because there was a lot of that in there. And I haven't been back to that spot, but I had, spent a lot of times cleaning out the heavy stuff that was on the top there. So I know that, the smaller, maybe the better targets are still back there. So I do need to go back. Let's see. Cruising on down just a little bit. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Welcome. Hey, I like the logo there. Thank you for being here. I see that you've been here before, so that's good. Don't have to mod you up. Is that a name change or something? Yeah, I agree, Southern. Lake detecting up around here, I take the Simplex. But now that the Legend is way better around water, but the Simplex is still super deep. It likes iron a little bit much. But anyway, most treasured magnet fishing find. I know I got something here that I really like. And I'll be honest, I've been kind of lazy about it. I have not found any of the quote unquote exciting finds. The giant spoon, no. This is like the cover of a register grate. I got this fishing with Tanner and Sonia when they came down to visit me. We stopped off at a bridge. I was gonna finish cleaning this thing up a little bit. I haven't done much with it yet because I haven't found a use for it or a way to display it. It's got the little latch and it pops up and down. I really like this. It's the coolest thing that I think that I found. Although I haven't figured out how I want to display it. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. That was a pretty good day. Hanging out with Tanner and Sonia down here. We went to this bridge, and we hadn't been there before, and Tanner just kept pulling. Everybody must have dumped off the side of this bridge because it kept dumping find after find. We had a big pile. My scrap guy was mad at me because he had to go 20 miles out of the way to pick up everything that we had pulled out. It was a lot. Down to Magnet Fish Saturday. Probably not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I got to work tomorrow. Let me see what tomorrow brings. Where are you going, Jason? Were you talking about going back in between us in like Fort Wayne? Two Brothers says smash that like button. Smash it hard. Did I see Two Brothers? Did I see you guys going live earlier today? I thought I saw something when I was thumbing through on my phone. I thought I saw that you guys were live. And, oh, I got you. Wow, that sounds like a good time. Okay, thank you, Connie. I thought I saw it. Wasn't sure. Jason, you got to plan me out more than a week in advance. I'll figure out if I can make it. But it depends on where you're going. I'm trying to think what I don't even know what I'm doing this Saturday. I spent most of this week. I did get out and I got to meet somebody new and metal detect a little bit the other day on the afternoon when it got really warm. I did find a really cool target, something that I'd never found before. So that'll be in a video probably sometime in April or May. I don't know when I'll be able to release that content. I'm still got plenty of footage ahead. So I did find something cool. I got to dig with Treasure Charger, who's fairly new to the community. Rich and I got to hang out. Very nice guy, lives right down the road for a couple hours. That was really cool. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be treasure hunting questions or opinions. I got opinions on just about everything. Yeah, Mandy, Rich is a good dude. I got to know, when you meet somebody new, you sit down and you spend a little time and learning a little bit about them. And he works at a place that I'm very familiar with. He lives across the street from a cousin of mine. Absolutely spot on, straight up kind of guy. Nice as can be. I'm telling you, everybody I've come across, 99% of everybody within this community that I've either met or had personal contact with has been right on time. I've had, no real bad instances, but definitely really cool. Other than pull tabs, the thing that I hate to find the most, the cans that they come attached to, that's usually pretty bad. Especially when I'll even get more specific, deep pop cans, because when you swing over them, they sound really good and you know that it's a deep target, but once you get down to them, so you have to work a little harder to get down there, and then you realize it's another can because the target gets bigger with your pinpointer, and then it just makes you mad that you wasted that much time on it. But you got to dig it. Hey, there's Chris at B3 Relic Recovery. Chris was the instigator of the St. Jude's Drive this year, which I know we raised almost $5,000 for. Great idea, sir. Definitely appreciate it. Had a lot of fun doing it. All right, really fast while everybody's got their thinking caps on today. I mentioned somebody in the chat, I don't know, a week or 2, 3 ago, not really sure. And I get a piece of mail that comes today. Let's see. Basically, hey, well, hold on a second really fast. Craig Bates, hello. Thank you for stopping by. If you're a channel, you know what? You're here so you get to be a moderator. If you got anything you would like to promote, please do so. And I'll go ahead and answer Jason first before I get into this next part. Best non-metallic find while metal detecting. Best bonus find in a hole. That's really, that's tough. I love finding marbles. Marbles are one of my favorite things to find. The jar on the right up there is my collection of marbles over the years. It's taken a while to get there. The second jar that I got up there is one that I picked up for my mother. She had it and she wasn't doing anything with it, and I love the jar. Shoot, let me show that bad boy off. One of these days, I need to just go through everything that I've put in that case. But check this out. If you've never seen it before, it's an old peanut butter jar, Shed's peanut butter. And there's some dandy marbles in there. I don't know where they came from. I know some of them look like they got air bubbles in them. And that was, I got that from my mother. She found out how much I like marbles, so she forked them over. But yeah, it's another really cool item. It is a cool jar, DNL. And that's the main reason why I loved it so much, is that the jar is old and the marbles have been in it for I don't know how long. Yeah, I find marbles pretty consistently. That is one of the things that, when you're digging old houses, especially that had, where there was kids playing in the yard, the 1920s and stuff like that, you're always going to find tons of marbles usually around. I'm going to go back to Jason. Oh yeah, that was it. Best non-metallic find. Yeah, that's probably my favorite non-metallic find, is finding marbles, because I always get excited every time I find them. Awesome Relic. I have run a Bounty Hunter Discovery 3300. That'll be soon too, I hope. Yeah, Craig, you know what? It doesn't matter what you get. Everybody might be mindful that my internet connection just got a little crappy for a second. I'm not sure what's happening. It's that time of day. Yeah, anything's a great place to start. Always, just getting a detector, learning how to use it, getting out there and digging holes. It's really, that's where you start. I've been recording some entry-level videos to help people when they get started. Sooner or later, I'll get to those edits and start putting those out. Those won't be on Monday. They'll come out at a different time. So, that's something for new people. Lost your marbles, but you've never found them. Yeah, my wife says I never will. That's okay, man. It's better to be crazy and fun than to just be crazy. What's up, Miss Rachel? Thank you for stopping by. Been running fairly late. So back to earlier. So I get this letter in the mail today, and I look at the name on it, and I'm like, I'm not expecting any mail from anybody. Well, that was my first, like, well, that really made me curious because I didn't ask for anything. Or nobody said they were sending me anything like that. I know that it's been readily available to, you know, my address is easy to come by. If you want it, you can get it. So, you know, with that being said, I get this nice little package letter, and so next time I do a sticker pack giveaway, I'm going to add some in. But I was commenting the other day on how much I like somebody's stickers, and I can't remember when, where, why, and how, but I got a letter that said, "Hey Shane, heard you talking about my stickers on one of your lives, so I had to send you some. Thank you for the support, Rob." And that's Team Black Diamond. And I've got some. He sent me a magnet. He sent me a spot on poker chip, right on, and a handful of different stickers, all different variations of the logo. And they are all really cool. Holographics. Let me set those down. Several different variations. And I really like them. Some other ones here, like that. DDFF, detect, dig, find, fillet. I'm not sure, but he sent me that as well. Must be something he does also. And then, yeah, another one like that. Anyway, he sent me a really cool sticker pack, you know, just because. And so, you know what? With that being said today, let's make that. I don't know if he's here today or not. Let's see. He is not here today, but let's shout him out today a little bit. Let's get this up here and I'll get him brought up. We'll go on a little scavenger hunt here. All right, now let's get this thing up high, bring it down low, and not sure how this is going to work with my, it's probably going to mess up, but I don't care. Let's do this one and share. All right, and Team Black Diamond has officially 242 subscribers. Team Black Diamond Outdoors. Definitely got a good amount of content. You know what? Hopefully there's nothing on here that'll get me in trouble.
Today, what do we have?
Look at that. Mail call for Two Brothers. There you go, right there.
Right.
That one's in the chat today.
Two Brothers Magnet Fishing.
Look at that t-shirt.
For Chris. And also, a YouTube business card. Two Brothers Treasures Magnet Fishing Adventures with stickers. And these stickers are going to be worth money one day because they're a misprint.
Look at that. So we get 2 for 1 here. It's that is a good looking shirt, man. I'm telling you. Look at that.
Two brothers.
There's Two Brothers right there.
Hope you enjoy the stickers and the shirt from Team Black Diamond when you get it.
There you
For
go.
a good time, go check out Two Brothers Treasures.
And
what time is it?
Mail.
So there you go. And there you go. There's the other thing right there. What always happens is that you find out you click on a channel, you go over there, and everybody's always trying to shout out or do something for everybody else. So make sure you let him know that brought him up today. Two Brothers is in the house. He was showing off his sweet gear. Gotta love that. And there is Connie just dropped the link in the chat for Team Black Diamond. With 242 subscribers, I'm sure he could use a few more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Heck of a drive to kidnap who? Uh-oh. I hope I didn't miss nothing important. Don't want nobody to come down to kidnap me. Miss Patty Disharoon is in the chat. I Am Pawpaw is in here as well. Thank you, guys. And also Tanner, the Michigan Magnum Man, who you just saw up. Miss Connie dropping links. This is awesome. Blu-ray Practical Ken. And yeah, and here we go. Ken, where are you at? Did you hit your 12 months on your membership, buddy? Nobody kicked you, Mary. You must have kicked yourself. What's up, Jim? Nice to see you as well. Yeah, it's a Rachel. That blows me away. I can't figure that one out for nothing. I feel like that should be a much larger number. Oh, man, if you're driving down here to try to kidnap me, good luck. Yeah, you're coming up, Ken. You're next. Don't worry. When you pass it and I see it, I'll send you a quick text about it. Definitely will be fun. I was electing to be the kidnapper. Yeah, you know, if somebody wants to drive down here, if you're going to kidnap me, man, I got my Magnum fishing gear ready to rock at all times. My new vehicle's got a lot of miles put on it over a couple years, but I'd still be glad to go. I'd love to go with you guys this weekend. That'd be awesome, but I just don't know that would work. Jason was already hitting me for it earlier. Oh, God, absolutely. I don't know if you're in here or not. Let's see. Not. So anyway, Tony was asking earlier. Oh, I thought you got it, Tony. So Tony's been working with the Pivo Pod, which I don't have in here. It's in my car because I've been using it. He's having trouble transferring files to the Action Director, for his thing. I got it. So yeah, let me Tony, I'll have to figure out how to do that. I seen transfer for my files to my phone editing software. I'll have to check that out for you. I'll do that tomorrow when I get done with work in the morning. I got to work a few hours, but I'll definitely figure that out for you. It's in the app though. Did you see it on your app, Tony, on how to transfer files? Now, crud. Oh, that's crappy. I can't use it unless I got it with me. So, anywho. Got it. Jason, thank you so much for stopping by. There's treasure hunting with Swifty right there, getting on the mend. Dude found an absolutely stellar coin here recently. That's a real bucket lister, Swifty. I got to tell you, that's a real bucket lister. Yeah, Tony, I'll figure out how to finish that out and make sure that we figure out how to get that to work for you. I just haven't. Action director, I am not sure. I'll have to try to see if I can simulate it. Maybe it's different from what I'm using it for. Good night, old Pilon. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you very much. FLX Detectorist made it in here as well. Anybody that's in here right now, it is a Q&A night. I've done run through most of what I had for everybody today. Any questions that you would like to ask or like to shout somebody out or shout yourself out, hit me up in the chat. We'll go check it out. Yeah, no doubt, Mark. Finding a cob, there is nothing better. I can't imagine anything better than pirate treasure. And if you want to get to be honest with you, a hammered silver coin, that's real treasure. That's some real pirate stuff right there. That's some real Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, part of a Pieces of 8. Oh, hey, Rach, I'm going to buy into it. I'll let you go. Whatever you want to ask, you're more than welcome to. You know what? Just as long as it stays within the community guidelines of the chat and it doesn't involve me saying anything too dirty or expletive, yeah, I'll answer anything. Blackbeard's treasure, right on, brother. That is for sure. There's Mr. Ed flashing your pan. There's my brother Ed right there. How you doing, sir? Nice to see you guys. Yeah, you know what, Swifty, you can make any kind of argument you want about that cob or where it came from. I've watched lots of videos about, you know, the pirates running up and down the East Coast. It could be there's no telling where that coin originated. Right on, playing some games with your son. That's fun. Oh, and by the way, that's another thing I wanted to mention right here. Well, that was where it was probably minted, right, Swifty? That was the mint. But there's no telling how it got to you. That's what I'm getting at. Got to do it. You know what? You're close enough this year. I got a couple places that I got to go, but we'll make it work. We've got to. Like I said, what was I getting at? Oh, so the one thing that I'm not going to do here any longer, I know some of the people, there was a few people that were showing up every time that I did it. I was playing, speaking of, you know, Ed's playing games with his son, I was playing the Treasure Hunter Simulator in here at night, and it was definitely throwing off my groove in YouTube. So playing, even though it was a treasure hunting game and I used the same tags and whatnot, it was throwing me out of my regular rhythm in here on regular videos. So it's kind of become a hindrance to how my other videos get shared, which I was doing it for, you know, something as another live to do is for fun. So actually I'm moving that over. Look out on my community tab. I'm going to put that on another channel. I got a channel just for fun, for goofy, stupid stuff that I do, and I'm going to put it on there. So when I do that live, if you see a community post saying that I'm going to go live over there, you can come up and check that out there. But I'm not going to bring those in here anymore. Yeah, it is. And what it's doing is it's throwing me into a gaming it's throwing me into the gaming part of the algorithm, and it's confusing on where my stuff gets shared to. I had a couple gamers comment, "Why am I here?" Because my videos were getting thrown to them on my last Thursday live. Why was I recommended this? So I definitely don't want to keep everything confused. I like to keep it separate. So it's going to go over on another spot. And when next time I load it up and play, maybe tonight, I'll definitely drop a link in my community tab for anybody that wants to stop by. Not really asking for subscribers over there. If you want to, that's fine. It's just a little fun personal thing that I'm doing just to play with like OBS and the software on the computer to do gaming. I think that's kind of fun, especially in the wintertime. All right, next set of questions. Hit me, somebody. The Treasure Hunter Simulator is fun, by the way. Also, I got dinged for copyright on it too. I had to, because of the music that was in there. I didn't get dinged. I had to share revenue on it, which was not a lot. But I thought that was, somebody remade a song and put it on a video game. And I thought for fair use, you could play the video game as long as you're adding commentary. They still tried to ding me for it. So it is what it is. There you go. Swifty says, I'll be live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time with Brewers Prospecting as my guest. Swifty hanging out with Jeff at noon. Yeah, see, and that's what I did wrong, and I knew better. It's bringing the wrong community into this one, which does nothing but hurt your long-term outlook. Was going really well there for a while, and I noticed that it really took a hit. Jim, that's a golden question. Where can I find a 1793 U.S. coin? Hey, I will tell you one thing. My wife has a guy that works with her, and he has a couple of nice old U.S. coins. Let me bring it up real fast. Let's find an image here and we'll bring it up. He's got two of them. Let's see. There's what it looks like. And I'll show you a picture really fast. If I'm going to try to help him get them graded and make sure that they're legit because it came from his grandfather's collection. But definitely there is the coin that he has. It's a 1798 Drape Bust silver dollar. He's got that one, and he's got an 1800. And I'm sure he would take less than going value for it, but I got to get it graded for him to be sure what it's worth. They came from a collection his grandfather had, and he mentioned that it had been passed down several generations from before. That says that's a replica. Of course, I'm not sure. We haven't checked the authentic, that we haven't had it authenticated yet, but it is definitely going to be something, if he goes to sell it, that if somebody is a serious collector, might be interested in getting. It just felt old when I touched it. It was that kind of coin, and he's a little willy nilly with them, but they're nice. He's got a 1798 and an 1800, and then he's got several seeded dollars, Barber. Oh gosh. There you go, Dennis. Did you have to buy that one, buddy? Because I can't imagine finding a Drape Bust dollar or cent. Because that's completely awesome. Well, I understand yours isn't a replica. Is it a dollar coin? Or is it a... Yes, Mary, that's absolutely correct. I received a membership earlier today from somebody on a channel that I wasn't on. You dug it last year. Was it a dollar coin or was it a large cent? That's what I was asking. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that was the first pre 1800 silver coin that wasn't Spanish that I'd ever seen. Yeah, like I said, I got one from somebody's live earlier today, Mary. Also, if I'm in here next week, it'll either be next week or the week after. It will be members. It'll be members night again, so that'll be fun. We'll have a few extras for that. I like doing the races. And thanks, yeah, Dennis, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, Mark, I feel you. You know, we pop them every now and again here, but it seems like the further east you go, the more frequently they pop out of the ground. I find like one a year. I saw that, Dennis. That was really cool. Yeah, Mark, it just seems like the further east we go, the better chance you have. I do get to dig a few every now and again. It just seems like it's one a year. I mean, that really sums it up. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's go random. All right. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I hate that. It is not fair sometimes when you go to search something. There we go. All right, let's do one more share out here before the end of the day today. My goal this year is to find a Jersey copper. Oh my gosh. Yeah, one of the colonial coppers would be awesome, Rachel. I would take any one of them. Yeah, spending all that time in New York, Dennis. I bet it's like finding Wheaties here. Dirt Clod's back. Anyway, I think I want to show one more channel because I just feel the need to do so. Let's go and bring it up right now. One of our best supporters that's in the chat tonight, of course, is Mandy's Candy, Miss Mandy Brown. Gotta mute it. I don't want to get nailed out. There she goes with her stickers. I like this one. That's the reason why I chose it. Look at all them stickers she's collected. If you haven't stopped by Mandy's channel, be sure to do so and help show her some support. You're most welcome. I love some of the stickers she's got. She's got some good ones too. Definitely a nice collection there. Yeah, Tony, any state copper would do. Everybody, please be sure to stop by and check out Mandy's Candies if you haven't done so. Awesome supporter of this community. Yeah, I like the one that always shows all her stickers that she's got. For sure, it's really cool. All right. So Tony, you're saying that you still can't get it into you can't get your files over to your action director. I'll figure that out for you here in a little bit. I'll let you know tomorrow. I know you said you stay up to about 2 a.m. I got to work in the morning, but I'll figure it out by then sometime. Man, though, any one of those dentists would be high on my list. Definitely like the idea of going east for sure today to dig. That is absolutely correct, Mary. That's what it's all about, Mandy. It's definitely why you're appreciated. Just good people. Everybody in here is awesome. Rachel, definitely try to get in tomorrow evening. Hopefully I'll be home. Fridays is usually my worst day, but I try to get in sooner or later. All right, there's Two Brothers Treasure dropped his link. Anybody else that wants to drop a link in here tonight, feel free to do so. We are going to probably cut it a little bit short here coming up here in just a minute or two. Once again, today, be sure to stop by and thank Team Black Diamond. What an awesome sticker pack he sent me today. Also, check out here later, because tonight, the first thing I'm going to do when I get done is I'm going to get on StreamYard, and I'm going to download, and I'm going to pick a clip out of here tonight to present as a short, and see what you guys think about that when you see it come across your feed, and realize that if you're using StreamYard, you can cut your own, you can clip your own shorts and promote your lives. So that is another tool that StreamYard is offering, folks. We'll see how that ends up. I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like. Hey, Jack, I got a question. Are you a kid? I'm asking honestly. I know what you say in your emails, but I'm asking you honestly. Are you a kid? Because you seem like a kid. I love AI, Rachel. I've been working on it. Okay, there you go. I thought so. Wasn't quite sure. I don't mind the emails, but when you claim to be somebody that you're not, it started to concern me a little bit. I got you, Jack. You're a 10-year-old. That's awesome. Thank you for the emails, and thank you for stopping by. Definitely appreciate it. But I just wanted to be sure that I knew who I was dealing with, because I was getting a little concerned. Okay. It's nice of you to comment, though. We definitely appreciate it. I'm a middle-aged year-old kid. Hey, that me too. Yeah, it's a new feature that they just added, Dennis. That's what I'm going to do. As soon as I'm done here tonight, I'm going to clip one. So honestly, we'll see how that works. Tony just got gifted a membership from AU Guys Prospecting. Thanks, Charlie. For sure. Two Brothers, thank you very much. Hey, I'll be sure to talk about your live a little bit more. I didn't know that you were doing it until tonight. So it was the first time that I seen it pop up on my feed. I do like Hell's Kitchen, Jack. It's pretty cool. I like watching people cook, and I like to cook myself. So everybody, I want to say good night. Thank you all for being here. I'll try to leave you all with something to listen to for a minute or two. See if you like it. I'm going to drop an overlay and some music. Peace out.